Hello everyone, my name is ElenaYiling Wu. Today I want to present my part for our Business Ethics Value Group project. I'm responsible for the importance of business ethics and what could Facebook do to avoid the Cambridge Analytica scandal. Okay, let's talk about the importance of business ethics first. As the platform have access with millions of users' personal information and data, Facebook had an ethical obligation to protect their users' data and obtain informed consent before sharing it with third parties. However, Facebook failed to safeguard their users' personal information and allowed Cambridge Analytica to harvest data from 87 million users without permission. This ethical failures causes serious consequences. This scandal revealed a major violation of user privacy. And people trust Facebook as a reliable social media platform that they can share their personal information. This scandal completely destroyed this trust. Therefore, this scandal highlights the need for companies to adhere to strict ethical standards when collecting users' data, respecting user privacy, and obtaining explicit consent. Moreover, this scandal not only have social impact, it also had political impact because it involved in political campaigns. Cambridge Analytica exploited Facebook's users, millions, millions of Facebook users' personal information and data to create targeted political ads for the 2016 US presidential election. Facebook's lack of regulatory system on third parties' data mining practices not only drive the rise of this scandal, but also made itself a medium for controlling political positions. This misuse raised serious concerns about social media's role in political and ethical boundaries. Therefore, it is important for companies to set ethical standards. This case highlights the urgent need for strict ethical guidelines in data collection, user privacy, and informed consent. Companies like Facebook must implement strong regulatory systems on other apps' data mining practices on their platform, ensuring the data mining practices is being used in a responsible and ethical manner that respect individuals' privacy and promote the public good. To achieve it, Facebook promised greater transparency and to obtain explicit consent before data use. To better move forward, Facebook must establish auditing system to prevent unethical data use and protect the public good. Facebook must uphold its social responsibility and ethical standards and establish reliable data governance policies or systems that ensure all the data mining practices on its platform are for the purpose of benefiting the user and broader society. Next, let's talk about what could Facebook do to avoid this scandal at the first place. The first remedy is to strengthen data access restrictions. The CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, proposed new limits on how third-party developers can gain access to their users' data. By removing developers' access to users' data from users who haven't used the app within the last 3 months, Facebook can significantly decrease the chance of data misuse. Moreover, third-party developers now require user approval and a signed contract before accessing Facebook users' post or private data. The second remedy is to limit shared information to third-party apps. Facebook said it would only show users' name, profile, photo, and email address to app developers. These changes were intended to minimize data exposure and misuse by other outside apps. The third remedy are auditing and accountability measures. Facebook promised to implement auditing system on the third-party apps that request the vast amount of their user data. Like Cambridge researchers, and Facebook also promised to ban any apps that disagree with their audit system. Additionally, Facebook pledged to inform users if their data had been misused by a developer. If Facebook had established a rigorous auditing system to examine and evaluate third-party apps' data mining practices, the Cambridge scandal could have been avoided or discovered much sooner. The last remedy is about early warnings and take actions sooner. Facebook internal documents showed their employees were first aware of the Cambridge Analytica issue as early as September 2015. It was 4 months before it became public. However, Facebook didn't take any effective actions at that time. Facebook's inaction ultimately allowed its users to have their data being used or targeted by Cambridge Analytica to create the political views that targeted on their data and information. This scandal teach Facebook and other companies a lesson. It is important to take effective actions and set out early warnings to the company and consumers once they discover the issues.